Have you ever had the feeling that you've outgrown a friendship? And it's a strange feeling because it doesn't feel like something bad. It just feels like it's not the same as it used to be. So let's talk today about why we outgrow some people and what it really means when that happens. And for most people, it starts the same way. You begin to think that something is wrong. Your brain tries to assign a cause as to why you're feeling this way. You start to wonder, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Did the other person do something wrong or say something wrong? You ask yourself, have I changed? Have they changed? You just try to find a cause for why you are feeling something is different in the relationship and in the friendship. After you try to assign that cause in your head, did I say something? Did I do something? Did this person do something? Is it broken? You try to find ways to fix it. Maybe if I reach out more, this will fix this feeling that I have. Maybe if I start forcing deeper or longer conversations, this will fix this feeling that I have. You're trying to get back that feeling of what it was or what it has been in the past. You're just trying to take action to try to get that previous connection back because you know that something is just feeling not like it used to. It's just not feeling the same anymore. And so you're working hard to try to fix that and find a reason and fix the reason that it just doesn't feel the same anymore. I know there was a time years ago in my best friend's friendship in myself that we barely talked for a while. I mean, we were both going in different directions, and I can guarantee there was times when it was like, I've got to make this phone call because something doesn't feel right. So let me make sure we have a conversation and just try to fix what it is that just feels a little bit off. Luckily for us, we recognize as though we were on different paths at the time, right? And our friendship survived all of that. But we still tried to fix it, still tried to force conversations and that type of thing because I had the feeling that something was wrong. So you try to fix it. Maybe that doesn't work. And then in your mind, you start almost feeling like this is a loss to you, like you're losing the friendship, you're losing the connection, and you may even kind of feel a little grief at this point because you've tried to fix it and you just feel like you're losing it. And you start to picture it as a loss more so than looking at it as a transition point in your lives. You might be going in two totally different directions at this point in your life, and you are just not recognizing that transition is what's causing this to feel a little bit different rather than your brain going to all of a sudden, I'm losing the friendship and this is a loss and I have to fix it. After a while, you understand what is actually happening. It's more of a realignment, and it's not a failure. You realize it's a transition time in your lives. You each at this point, you have different needs. Your lives may be going in different directions, and you're probably different versions of yourselves than you were when you first became friends, especially if it has been a little while, a year, 2 years, 5 years. And these things are always going to happen as we grow and we evolve. And our needs are going to change, and we're both going to grow and evolve into not totally different people, but everybody grows to be a little bit differently. And you finally come to realize that it's not anything one of you did. You don't really have to fix anything in this particular scenario. It's again, you both have different needs in lives and you're different versions of yourself at this point. You're both just growing in different directions. You are not wrong for feeling this. You have just been interpreting it in a certain way. Possibly you've been interpreting it as there's something wrong, there's something broken, I did something, that person did something, we have to fix it. When in reality, it is just two people growing in different directions. So there's nothing wrong with feeling this way. And sometimes it takes a while to really take a look and understand what is actually happening in that friendship. And if you've ever found yourself wondering what to do when a friendship does start to feel different, we've talked about that in another video, and I will link that below. This is going to happen more than once in your lifetime. You are going to outgrow friendships more than one time in your life, most likely, especially as you get older and you go through different transitions in your lives, and your friends do as well. This is not rare. This is not a one-time thing. This is just part of growing. Outgrowing someone and outgrowing a friendship does not mean that something went wrong. It is just two people evolving, or maybe a group of people. Maybe it's a group of friends. And you find that, that group is kind of going in different directions. And that is going to happen. That's how we grow in life. And it's one of those times that you should not take that as a personal failure. Take it for what it is, that people are growing and your lives are expanding into different directions. When you start to see it that way, you realize it's okay to outgrow someone, especially when you can recognize it for what it is and what it was, and appreciate what that friendship meant to you during that time. And I think this kind of sums it up best. Growth often will mean leaving someone behind. And that is not in a bad way for either one of you. It's evolving, and you have to appreciate that for each other and take away from it those good times and put those in your pocket for the future. And I would love to know, have you ever had a time when you realized you have outgrown a friendship? If so, drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear it. We will see you in the next one. Peace.